Действительно было жалко Тейна. Один из немногих персонажей, которым я проникся во второй части. Ну что ж их убивают тут так часто? Так, в док, конечно.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance...
Ma'am, I had a friend in security at Cena, and there was definitely protein tech on garment.
Shepard, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Adina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down. When Udina offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
That could have ended very badly.
Very badly. Glad we're both still standing.
We stopped Adina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
It's hard to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know. But we don't have a choice.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Hackett asked me to join his team. It's a great offer, but I'd prefer to ride this thing out aboard the Normandy.
Permission granted. Couldn't do this without you.
I'll grab my gear.
And Ash?
Yeah?
It's good to have you back.
Yes, sir.
Ну, слава богу, хоть еще одно знакомое лицо.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn.
Kai Lang.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I don't care who he is. Next time we meet, he dies.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy, and in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
Cerberus, Reapers, they'll all pay for this war. One way or another.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hackett out.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Кварианцы беспокоились, наконец-то решили к нам присоединиться. Это значит, там по-любому будет Дали. Моя вторая любовь.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting.
Давай.
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Unless they're indoctrinated, and this is a ruse to get Cerberus close to the Crucible.
I'm not suggesting we trust them fully, but it could be worth investigating.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks.
Email. Сколько письмо. Сколько писем. Уж язык-то заплетается. Так, досье Кайлена. Имя Клейкан. Дата вступления в вооруженные силы. Период службы. Дозор-разведка. Штурм. Тактическая разведка. Получил назначение в N7. Значит, там же где и Шепард работал. Разжалован в этом же году. Деятельность в рамках Цербера информация о действиях Кайлена в Цербере обрывочна. Призрак организовал ему побег из тюрьмы и использовал его в качестве агента в течение 10 лет. Лен стал наиболее верным помощником призрака, шпионом и убийцей. Среди его имплантантов, судя по всему, имеются модули, используемые фантомами Цербера. У вас есть минутка от Джеймса Вега. Привет, капитан. Хотел спросить, есть ли у тебя время? Ничего срочного, просто хотелось поболтать. Кто ты нахер такой? Я не знаю, кто... Джеймс, все понял. Ясно. Ну, сейчас поговорим с ним. Утечка от Дурлеши. Так, от Виктуса. Капитан Шепард. Цербер только что напал на турианский крейсер, перевозивший важных чиновников и иерархии. Крейсер отразил атаку, но ведь его маршрут был абсолютно секретным. Цербер не мог бы найти его без утечки информации. Единственный, кто мог ее организовать, посол Волосов Дин Корлок. До меня дошли тревожные слухи, что за голову Корлока назначена награда. Советники настаивают, чтобы я самостоятельно не выдвигал обвинений против посла. Признаю, что это разумно. Экономика волосов турианцев тесно связана. Сейчас не время для возможных трений. Тем не менее, флот в опасности. Я прошу вас воспользоваться положением Спектра, проверить Корлока и узнать, является ли он агентом Цербера. Информацию о месте, где их в последний раз видели, я передал в штаб Спектров на Цитадель. Отлично, мне еще на Цитадель возвращаться. Я и не улетал. Так, Джек. Студенты зажигают так, что только держись. Они работают короткими вахтами, так что нам часто выпадает отпуск. Когда будешь на следующий раз на Цитадели, заходи в чистилище. Я, если не взрываю все нахрен на поле боя, то обычно сижу там. Ну ладно, сейчас, значит, вернемся на Цитадель. Диана Алерс. Новостные сети плотно работают над освещением атаки на Цитадель. Все задают вопросы о смерти Удины. Можно я отниму час-другой вашего времени, чтобы поговорить с вами о случившемся? Думаю, лучше встретиться у вас в каюте, а не в конференц-зале, чтобы никто не помешал. Я слышала, вы лично знали советника. Если вам нужно время, чтобы быть одному, или вы не хотите об этом поговорить, я пойму. Так, играем. Саманта Трейнер. Капитан, спасибо, что выбрали время, поговорили со штатской. Мне хотелось бы узнать, как капитан Шепард убивает время между заданиями. Если захотите пропустить стаканчик в своей каюте, Вызовите меня, обещаю, скучать не придется. Офигеть, это тут сколько можно изменить-то? Ну-ка, давайте быстрее в каюту. Так, трейнер, идем.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play.
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
The most exciting thing you can think of is playing chess.
Well, if you're not up for the challenge.
Try me.
Ha!
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
Думаю, не стоит извинять. Я однолюб.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus's strength in the coup attempt was their sleeper agents. If those agents had been exposed, a lot of lives might have been saved. We need constant vigilance. C-Sec and the troops can't do this alone.
We've lost a major portion of our government, the most obvious human figure being the Counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Looks like you already have. What happens now?
You gave me a good interview, Commander. That's all I need.
Влюбилась. Волосы поправляет. Я все это знаю. Да вы издеваетесь, что ли? Ладно. Фух, ладно, вздохнем полной грудью. Надеюсь, она меня не придет меня сюда насиловать. Фух, ладно. С Богом.
I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Hey man, how's it going? Good, James. You?
Good, good.
Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
Мечтать не вредно.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander? Sorry, Shepard.
I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
I'm a soldier, Vega. And I wanted to be the best damn soldier I could be. It doesn't get better than N7.
So I hear.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
As a leader, you've got a job to do. Keeping everyone alive isn't it. If you're afraid to send your troops into a do-or-die situation, you'll never succeed.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Only you can make that decision, James. But I think you already know the answer.
I'm glad you think so. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
Все, никого больше не вызывать. То есть вызывать нельзя. Ну ладно, пойдем теперь поговорим с Лиарой. С Лиарой. Так, ну жилой палубе. Ей нужно еще что-то найти. О, Гарус. Гарус уже здесь.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind. The Citadel almost falls. And you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
Вроде ничего от ответа не зависит, а я даже не знаю, смог бы я выстрелить. Нет.
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Kate.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Так, я тут... А, Мандира. Я просто увидел случайно, и мне показалось смешным. Это просто Мандира. Окей.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Perhaps we can talk later.
Так, отлично. Не хочется со мной разговаривать. Так, аудиозапись в кабинет советника. Секретарь Филлипс. Да, не хочу я это читать. Я думал, может, из-за тайной переписки Удины. Ну, или тайная аудиозапись, это Удины.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medijar.
Ну да, по-любому надо будет идти на цитадель. Найти бы Эшли. Тут, может. Нет. Здесь, наверное. Да.
Good to see you.
Да, толку, что я ее искал. Я тоже рад тебя видеть. Так, ну ладно, на этом моменте мы эту часть закончим. Надеюсь, вам все понравилось. С вами был Евгений. До новых встреч. Пока.